It is August 26, 2023, and this is the latest news update about a story I did a few days ago about an American that was arrested at the Dorado airport for abusing minors. Follow along.
You're watching DC-born Rob, Erasing Borders. And now, news.
Okay, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever it is you're located. Thanks for watching. You're watching DC-born Rob, Erasing Borders. I'm DC Rob. This video is about the gentleman that was arrested at the Dorado airport. Two stories popped up today that had quite a bit more details on top of unblurring his face. So I'll be showing the pictures of him today. Let's jump into the two stories. By the way, the two stories are from Minuto 30 and El País. He was a predator of girls. American influencer traveled 23 times to Colombia to abuse minors in Medellin. When we undressed, he told me that he didn't like that I had hair on my leg, so he made me shave. Several minors, victims of Orion, an American influencer, told how the man managed to persuade them to fall into his arms. According to information from the authorities, this foreigner entered Colombia 23 times with the intention of abusing underage girls. The man had two houses in Beja, as well as speaking Italian, Portuguese, Spanish, and his native language, English. The influencer took advantage of the girls' vulnerability to contact them on Facebook. According to the victim's account, the man first showed himself to be very attentive, friendly, and affectionate. But when he fulfilled his mission, he was authoritarian and despotic. The 46-year-old foreigner sought to gain the trust of girls from vulnerable strata of Medellin and Beja in Antioquia, so that they would agree to having sexual encounters in exchange for money. One of the victims recounted that he contacted me on Facebook and told me that he was in Medellin, so he wanted to see me. There, he gave me his WhatsApp number. We arranged for me to go to his house because I needed money. Next, the man asked for a car for her to take her home to the San Jacinto de Beja neighborhood. His house had 3 floors. His room was on the top. It was full of mirrors. He knew that I was 16 years old. She pointed out in the mirror. Another point is that the man had several demands for the girls. When we undressed, he told me that he didn't like that I had hair on my legs or anywhere, then made me shave. I didn't like that. I felt uncomfortable. We had sex, and he paid me 250,000 pesos. By the way, at this time, that is 61 US dollars. Then he called a taxi. He kept looking into the mirror. This man was only waiting for the city's flower fair to come and contact more girls, the authorities pointed out. Colonel Juan Pablo Cobides, Director of Police Protection, said, with our prosecutor's office, he is charged with the crimes of sexual act with a minor under 14 years of age and sexual act with pornographic content with a minor under 18 years of age. In addition, commercial sexual exploitation with minors under 14 years old. Okay, this is the shortened version that I have from El País. Again, a lot of the things were almost verbatim, so I just cut those paragraphs out. This was the modus operandi of Orion, an American influencer who abused minors in Medellin. The 46-year-old man traveled to the capital of Antioquia 23 times. On Instagram, the 46-year-old man, financial influencer, accumulated more than 3.3 million followers and boasts of his command of several languages, Italian, Portuguese, Spanish, and English. In addition, the authorities report that he studied a master's degree in a financial area from Harvard and was a classmate of the daughter of former President Donald Trump. According to the National Police, with his lifestyle, the man dazzled minors in vulnerable conditions in Medellin and Antioquia. The investigation that the abuser offered money to minors in exchange for these sexual encounters at his home. The man also demanded several conditions from his victims, not having scars, children, and having their entire bodies shaved. He even forced them to record pornographic content. Since April, when one of the victims alerted the authorities, the police have been tracking Orion. During a day of attention to minors by the police and the Department of Antioquia, a young woman approached one of the police women of the Protection Directorate and told the terrifying story. The minor pointed out that the foreigner was in Medellin offering money to girls between the ages of 14 and 17 in exchange for having sex with him. He sends a kind of broadcast message on Facebook, a minor commented to the uniformed woman. After learning about the alarming complaints, the authorities detected that Orion intended to approach minors again during the Medellin Flower Fair at the end of July and beginning of August. Thanks to the police reaction, the man was captured at the El Dorado International Airport. So there you go. These two stories just popped, the story popped up today with more updates, again in an unblurred picture of him. So I wanted to get it to you, just so that you know what's going on, because remember, those who go before us represent us. I cannot comment on the guilt or innocence of anyone on any of these stories. I'm here just to give the news to you. You make those decisions. Again, thank you guys for watching. Remember to travel, but travel safe. Headed to Medellin, Colombia? See my guy Andres with Nomad Travel for safe airport pickups and drop-offs and tours. Contact information in the description below. Join me on social media. I am DC Born Rob Official on Instagram. I am DC Born Rob Official 1 on TikTok. I am DC Born Rob O on Twitter. Don't be like this guy right here.
You're just so stupid. I had to send you a video to let you know that you're so stupid.
That's right. Don't be like this guy right here. Join me on social media.